Disney Channel.
What's this podcast called?
Sepsis from Planet Weird.
Podcast from Planet Weird.
Oh, Luck of the Irish. More like freak me in the eyeballs.
I love this movie.
No!
I told you not to bring up prom in this episode.
Oh, you want to talk about prom, mama? Drama-ka-flama, baby. I was nominated for winner from
God damn it!
King.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
I look pretty good for a dead bitch.
What is that? A line from the new Beetlejuice trailer or something?
No, that's a line from Drag Race.
You came on here and quoted that and not... Thanks.
What am I gonna quote? Daylight come in and they don't go home. No one says anything. Oh, what did you say?
Mama,
in the trailer?
Thanks for that. Thanks for
Thanks
spilling
for
the
spilling.
tea. For spilling. The
There's
most iconic one that's been a meme this week.
Didn't the trailer just come out literally today?
For Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I assume that that's a line in the movie. He goes, "Oh, I'm pretty good for a dead bitch."
I would live. I would actually shit myself if Michael Keaton said that.
Well, welcome back, everyone. It is episode 313 of Podcast from Planet Weird. We are Juan and Sarah Juice.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, on the tweets, I did read like whatever studio or whatever account. Like maybe there's like an official Beetlejuice account, but the line before it was "the juice is loose."
Oh, that's what he says.
Does he say it in the thing?
Yeah, he says the juice is loose.
Oh my god, it's just too much.
I thought I literally shit myself.
Well, sorry to say that we are not talking about Beetlejuice today. We are talking about another Mary-Kate and Ashley movie, Billboard Dad.
It's basically Beetlejuice.
It is the Beetlejuice of the MK and A cinematic universe.
I hate it.
Yeah, we are closing out Mary-Kate and Ashley March. Hello, Juan's favorite month.
Oh, absolutely. My favorite. Yes, I love it. It definitely did not curse me.
Yes. And you know, last week we did, or not last week, 2 weeks ago, because we're bi-weekly.
We're bi,
comma, weekly. Last time was switching goals, which was something. Go listen. And now we've traded the goals for dads.
You know what? Sometimes you just gotta trade the goalpost, and the goalpost is your father.
Yeah.
No, it's your mother?
You gotta move the goalposts.
Yeah.
Hello, mother. Hello, father.
What's that song?
Do you remember that song, like on the commercial?
Hello, mother. Hello.
No. Not what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of, do you remember the Canine Advantix commercial where it was a little puppy and he'd be singing, "Hello, mother. Hello, father. Please take mosquitoes."
Yes. I hated him.
I'm pretty sure I could sing every word from that song. And I think I have before on this podcast. So I won't do it again.
I was gonna say, do it again.
But yeah, I mean, are you ready to bid adieu to Mary-Kate and Ashley March?
See you later, you little twin fuckers.
All right, let's go ahead and dive into Billboard Dad.
Wait, can I explain why this went horribly wrong?
What went horribly wrong?
Can I tell you what happened to me this weekend before we go?
Oh, yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to share.
I'll share it. I don't really give a shit.
Okay.
Mostly because I need people to subscribe to this Patreon because I desperately need the money.
Oh, okay.
So this past weekend I hydroplaned and I wrecked the shit out of my car and I have a bruised rib or possible ribs.
What?
Yeah, I hydroplaned on the way home and I like smashed I like turned and like hit the shit out of like, you know, the railing on the ramp.
Isn't that what you did last time?
No. Last time.
Didn't you crash your car and hit like on the freeway, like part of a ramp?
No, I was getting on the highway and I accidentally slipped onto like this weird like cement curve and I like spun out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, okay, so I know you texted me saying that you had hydroplaned. I believe your wording was oopsie. No, I'm kidding. And then you said you were bruised. You didn't say ribs though. I just thought you like had a bruise
No,
on
like I
your
have a couple
wrist,
scratches
on your
on my
knee.
arm and my legs, but like I have like bruised ribs, which you can't like really like do anything for except for like, sit on them and
Yeah.
wait. Don't sit on them
Sit
though.
on them. You can have someone sit on your ribs. Just
It'll
crack
feel
them
better, trust me.
so you can get some new ones put in.
And it like hurts. It hurts like hell to breathe sometimes. Like if I take like a deep breath or I hiccup, but
Yeah, I believe it.
I'm okay. And now I have to buy a new car, so that's gonna be so much fun.
Oh, fun.
Like a new car, because I guess like the used car market is kind of shit right now. So if you're trying to sell your used car, fuck you. Or like good luck. I don't know.
I was trying to sell my used and banged up car this time last month.
Sarah's
Or
the
last
problem.
year, sorry. No, it's just interesting because, well, mine was in April of last year, but like we're almost twins.
Who cursed us?
Who's gonna crash their car
This
next?
was on St.
this
Patrick's
time
Day
next
weekend,
year?
by the way. So some motherfucker took my 4-leaf clover, and now I'm gonna turn into a leprechaun in 5 days or something.
You should have kissed me because I'm Irish.
Did you save me some cottage cheese or whatever the fuck your family makes?
Cottage cheese, corned beef.
Yeah. Did you save me some in a Tupperware bowl?
I don't know that we have it. I don't know how long that keeps.
Wow. Okay, Sarah hates me.
And
Confirmed.
we're virtual right now, so I don't know the next time I would.
I can swing. Oh well, now I can't.
I can swing by on my bike.
I can Uber to your home. Sorry, we don't Uber in this family. We Lyft.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. So you didn't hit anyone. It was just.
It was just me. I hit me.
It was just a cement railing or something,
Yeah.
or metal railing.
No, it was a cement one. If it was metal, I'd be dead.
Was it that wet out?
I don't know how it happened. I just like felt it and I tried to like correct myself, but it was too like I was in like the HOV lane, so it was like one lane. So I just like
Were you on the
ping-ponged.
60?
I was turning from the 10 to the 60.
Ay, Dios mío.
And now every time I get there, I've noticed that I clench my fist really, really hard.
And honey, that's me too. That's me when I'm going from the 202 to the I-10, that transition. That's where I was, girl. I go, oh, the trauma.
Oh, she's
There she
coming.
is. I go, oh no.
So I'm trying to get a RAV4.
Oh, okay.
I think those are good cars, right?
That's what Anna had.
Anna, if you're listening,
You should
me
have bought hers because she probably sold it when she moved to Australia a few
oh, because
months
people in
ago.
Australia don't drive cars.
Yeah.
They ride kangaroos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think she sold it like a few months back when she left.
Yeah.
Should have made an investment.
Well, too fucking late. Now I have to buy a new. I don't know if I want like a new RAV4 or like a 2003 RAV4 or like a 2022 RAV4. I hear that RAV4s are great, and Ford, I guess, or Toyota is like a great brand. So,
Well, which is it, honey? Ford or Toyota?
Toyota.
Yeah, I'm like, do you know if someone's trying to sell you a Ford RAV4, they fucked with it.
they're tricking me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's always fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
But that's why this episode is late.
We were gonna
could have possibly been late.
We're gonna record this, on St. Patty's Day. But mm-hmm.
But I texted you, hey, so I crashed, so no.
Mm-hmm. And I said,
loser.
I guess. Yeah, okay, well, now that we know your distress. Sorry, I don't know why I'm so scratchy.
Sarah, so it's okay, I'm fine, don't cry.
My sympathy pains. Let's go ahead and dive into Billboard Dad. At least you didn't drive into a billboard, am I right?
I wish I had.
Billboard. Let me get water first.
Bilbo dat. Bilbo dat.
Bilbo Baggins.
Bobbidi bobbo, do bobbidi bobbo.
Mm-mm-mm.
How I love my H2O, my H2O of mine.
I bet did she say that in the trailer?
I didn't even know she was gonna be in the fucking movie.
Oh, how I love that man of mine. Then it's the title, Beetlejuice 2. Beetlejuice.
Beetle 2, Beetle 2.
Beetle de.
Adubito toi.
Yes.
Does that mean they're gonna make a third movie called so it's Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice?
I don't know.
I hope the fuck not. I'm
surprised they're even making this one.
Okay, but if this one's good and they do make like a really good third one, then I'll take it. But if it's like shit, then hopefully it's not.
I didn't watch the trailer. I just can't imagine that.
I guess
it would be good.
This is now a Beetlejuice watch podcast. I guess Michael Keaton was like, "I'll come back if you do practical effects and no CGI, like little CGI and mostly practical." And Tim Gunn, LOL. Tim
Gunn said, "Let's make it work.
Let's make it work." I guess Tim Burton was like, "Fine, fuck it, sure, practical effects." So
I mean, yeah, that's all good and fun. But if the writing isn't there, if the script is shit, then honey, the practical effects will be nothing.
You think you think Oscar award-winning Michael Keaton, Oscar award-winning? Did Winona Ryder? Has she won an Oscar?
I think she won one for like
Girl
the Age of Innocence or something. No, she didn't win for Girl Interrupted. That was a big thing. Was Angelina Jolie won for Girl Interrupted?
Wow.
Because she kind of that was supposed to be like Winona's like
big.
She's the star, but like Angelina Jolie, like everyone just loved her because I mean she did a great job in the movie. But
so heavy to see, I'm very scared. You think these Oscar award winners? You think fucking what's her face from Schitt's Creek? That's what it's called, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's her name? What's Mama's name?
Catherine O'Hara.
You think Catherine O'Hara would do this
comedy legend? Yeah.
Well, there it is.
Maybe.
That is.
Okay, Billboard Dad is a 1998 American direct-to-video comedy film directed by Alan Metter, starring Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen.
If you could believe it.
Now, Alan Metter has directed a handful of
things. Alan Metter? Never seen her. I couldn't figure it out fast enough.
I get it. You were doing the yeah. I barely know her. The abs. So he directed movies like Back to School and Girls Just Want to Have Fun in the 80s.
Sure.
Has director credits on The Jersey, the Disney Channel show.
Sure.
But most importantly, he directed a movie we've talked about before, starring Mary-Kate and Ashley, which was Passport to Paris.
I was gonna guess that one. It's so sick and twisted.
When the rain comes, I am sad.
Now when the rain comes, I do get sad.
Yeah.
And a little bit anxious.
So how are you getting to work?
I'm lifting.
Are you really?
Yeah.
How
sometimes like my sister will take me, but like sometimes I'll like lift to work, or sometimes I've been lifting to work or lifting from work.
I was gonna say just take the light rail, but like it would be hours.
Sarah, no.
And I know you,
no.
But I'm just thinking like if it was maybe like I don't know, if it was shorter, you would do it. Anyways,
I would definitely take the train in like New York, but not the light rail.
I think I've taken a lift from downtown to home, and it was like $80. It was like at night,
and it was from a concert
on like a weekend. So okay,
I basically need to raise $5,000 between now and my birthday.
But Juan, your birthday's this weekend. So
holy shit!
Oh fuck!
Oh god!
This movie was produced by Warner Brothers in collaboration with Dual Star Productions, which of course is Mary-Kate and Ashley's company, and Tapestry Films. Okay. It was written by Maria Jacques Metten. Okay. She is Greek, and she served as a producer for the first season of Mad Men and co-wrote with her husband 3 episodes of the season.
Okay.
Okay, well, good for her. I'm sorry, a Mad Men writer writing this movie is so funny.
That they had to walk before they could run, Sarah.
I've always said that Mary-Kate is the Don Draper of the 2000s girlies
Of drag.
universe.
Mary-Kate is the Don Draper of drag.
This movie was released November 10th, 1998 on Warner Home Video.
Slay.
Yes. It stars Mary-Kate as Teresa Tess Tyler and Ashley as Emily Tyler. They
Cool.
weren't as like separated as they usually are. It wasn't like a clear tomboy girl situation.
I think they tried to kind of do that, but like it wasn't like as like because it was like oh my hold up. If we're gonna start
One's into surfing, but the other's into sports, but also surfing is a sport, no? So what's the truth?
and then they're like, she's really athletic, but I'm better at swimming. How can you be better at swimming but bad at surfing?
And then she's like, Tess likes boys, and I
also like boys. And I was like, ew, boo.
We all were on the edge of our seats being like, oh my god, a queer character in 1998 Mary-Kate and Ashley movie?
I hate that horror. Tess likes boys, and I like.
And I am in the Glee Club.
What does that say about me?
I am in the Glee Club. Tom Amandes plays Maxwell Tyler, their father, the titular Billboard dad.
Mm-hmm. The one, the only. He is the one.
Yes. And he is in Everwood. That's what I know him from. He's the dad in Everwood. The doctor. Wherever the show is supposed to be like, oh, you're not supposed to like him, but he's like a great dad.
What the hell is Everwood?
Like Everwood is like Greg from Xenon and his dad and the sister. Their mom, the mom in the family dies, so they move from New York to this small ass nobody has ever heard of it because it doesn't actually exist town in Utah called Everwood, or I think it's in Utah. It was shot in Utah. And the dad is a doctor, like a big time surgeon.
A doctor.
So he goes to this small town.
Yeah.
And his idea is, I'm going to open up a free practice.
No.
Free healthcare for everybody.
I mean, yeah, but no.
Free healthcare.
How are you going to support your family? You need income from somewhere.
He has money from being a doctor in New York.
Oh my god, I sure, fine. Peace Corps, motherfucker.
And so the only doctor in town is this Billboard dad, and he's like, what the fuck? This is some bullshit. So they're butting heads.
Competing doctors?
Yes, and so they're butting heads all the time. And it's supposed to be like, yeah, they don't like each other, so you're kind of like, oh, fuck that doctor who's charging people.
Billboard doctor.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, he's actually like a good dad in the show. To his dumbass son, Chris Pratt. That's real. That's real.
Lord. I've decided to not engage.
Jessica Tuck plays Brooke Anders, who is the main love interest in this movie. And she, we all remember her from her role in Batman Forever, where she played female newscaster.
Slay era female newscaster.
Actually, what we would actually remember her from is that she is Ryan and Sharpay's mom in the High School Musical franchise.
Okay, all right.
But the stans know her as female newscaster.
Oh yeah. Those Batman stans, they fucking know that whore.
Carl Banks plays Nigel, the fake British man. Ellen Ratner plays Debbie, the friend
Mrs. Debbie.
of our love interest here. There's other people in the movie. One of the friends, um, is it Jewel? Is it no? It's Kristen. The friend named Kristen is played by Troyan Belisario, who you should remember because she was Spencer on Pretty Little Liars.
Yes, I love Spencer. I think she was the lesbian.
And according to IMDb, she was actually friends with Mary-Kate and Ashley at the time.
Not no more.
Nepotism, little nepotism.
Little nepotizzy.
Yes, the only reception, sadly, I don't have anything from Roger Ebert here, but this says the film was rated family approved for all ages from the Dove Foundation.
Like
the soap, like the Cameron.
work, I guess.
Dove content about Dove ratings. I'd never heard of this. I genuinely thought it was going to be the soap website. Yeah, there was like no trivia about this movie really, except for that Spencer from Pretty Little Liars is friends with the girls in real life. But yeah, what's your history with this film?
I saw it while I was fully in my bed, dealing with post-car crash depression, and it was definitely something. I was really trying to finish it that Sunday to like do it with you, but I'm not even shitting you. The way that like it took me eons to do anything that day.
No, I get it.
But yeah, I saw it and I felt rage, so much rage towards Nigel.
Yes, I guess of course. I hadn't seen this till like a few years ago, like a handful of years ago when I watched.
Right now.
When I watched like a couple of their movies I hadn't seen. This was not one I watched growing up. So, okay. But I feel like it's one that people tend to really enjoy when they're talking about the echelon of all these Mary-Kate and Ashley films.
I mean, truly, if I'm gonna be fucking honest right now, it's the best one so far.
It is the best one we've watched so far.
Like, truly, the plot made me gave me an emotional response that wasn't like, you fucking stupid little bitches. I mean, besides like a couple moments in this movie, but like
this movie, like,
and it wasn't like just like boys.
It wasn't a bunch of montages.
Oh my lord! It didn't center around them literally constantly for no reason.
There was actual pacing. There was
a
plot and story.
There was like a narrative being told. It had a beginning, middle, and end.
Okay, so as I suspected, the Dove organization, the Dove reviews are based on Christian values, and we want to serve all families and individuals who love great entertainment, but also want to spend their time and money on God-glorifying storytelling.
So it's not the soap?
So it's not the soap.
Well, shit.
No, but they have a movie channel.
We need to leave. We need to stop mentioning it. The algorithm is going to pick it up.
Interesting. Yeah, so this movie takes place in a little place called Los Angeles.
I'm joking.
He's taking selfies.
No, I'm not. I'm joking.
Venice, to be specific.
Venice Beach, which horse. These little our out here trying to be like our mom, dad, our mom died, and
now we have a mom, dad, because he's both roles.
And we're rich, and we live by the beach. I think it's so funny that they're like, we live in the best place on the planet, Venice Beach, and I was like, Venice Beach, rich.
Yeah, which is like probably nicer back then. I haven't been to Venice Beach, but I know it's like tourist dirty, like the boardwalk specifically.
It's not the move. I'm gonna be real. It's the Times Square of California.
Mm-hmm.
Times Square is kind of gross. I went there on my trip and I did not like it. Like my picture, I look hot as fuck, right? Because my friends like really know how to take a pic of me. But we literally got there and they're like, so, and I'm like, I want to leave, and they're like, yep, perfect, okay, let's go.
It's because you weren't waiting in line outside of the TRL studios.
Oh my god, it's because I wasn't trying to. I wasn't hustling hard enough and selling my mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, check this out. Give me $5.
Also the fact that like, because this movie starts out and you like don't see Emily as she's narrating, but they're like, say hi to your dad. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Like, what the fuck do you not know this dad?
And she's leaving from surfing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it was giving the same thing that like Full House did, where it's like, you don't let these little girls run around town like this.
Why would you let these what are they in 7th grade? I think is what they said.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, they are, because they're 7th graders. Because I remember that's what they said before their track meet or some shit. Their swim meet, track meet. What is it called? Their dive squad.
Mm-hmm.
Their dive team.
Their swap meet.
Mm-hmm, the swap meet. They said that they're in 7th grade. So you really are letting middle schools run amok on Venice Beach. They're about to get human trafficked.
And on one hand, it was a different time, but also like
murderers.
Like when I went to San Francisco, I was like, this cannot be the same town that those little twins were running around in, because oh my god, it is something.
It is the spawn of the evil.
It is something. Piss around every corner.
There is human shit on the floor.
Yeah.
There are 3 homeless people fighting for 1 chicken nugget. And that's
but yeah, so she narrates and she's saying that like, oh, our family went through tough times, but the community pitched in, so it's like, okay, everyone around knows this family.
Everyone pitched in to save this super rich family.
This artist who makes these dumbass, he's the guy selling on Main and what, Velvista?
What?
You know, that's the shop.
Oh, the fucking copper shop place?
Yes.
From like the T-Rex? Yeah, he's that guy.
Everyone, if you come and visit Arizona, please go to Mesa, go to Main Street and Val Vista and pick up something from the copper statues.
Yes.
Place.
You can get yourself a velociraptor, a T-Rex, a giraffe, maybe a bull. You like cactus? What's another crazy thing they got? Don't they got like R2D2 or some shit?
I don't know.
You
like,
want
I just drive by it and I go, how the hell are they still here? They've been here for as long as I've been here.
Who buys these? Who buys these?
I'll never forget that tweet of someone just tweeting a picture of it and being like, hey, if anyone knows like what this is, like Arizona people, like, can we all just agree? How the hell is this place still open?
Who buys these?
No way. Yeah, well, and it makes sense that like I don't know. If you you know, we all have our certain eyes for a certain art, but metal sculpture shit like this to me, it's just like, okay, it's like white women being like, this is great.
You know what's so funny is that the only times I've actually seen those sculptures out in the wild that isn't that shop is in front of like kind of like maybe potentially rich houses.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, no taste.
I went to the Tempe Arts Festival with my family, and I haven't been in forever. I haven't been since I think pre-COVID with you, when you went with us.
Mm-hmm.
But honey, it has gone downhill. Most of these booths are just all these metal sculptures like this, and it's like,
it's because no one knows how to do anything creative anymore.
can't we just, you know what I like? Some stickers, some prints, some pins. Can we just sell something small, not like a $500 metal statue?
Didn't I buy like a $300 mask?
Yeah,
Literally
but that was That was at the Dia de los Muertos.
And with the only legitimately Mexican man selling anything.
There were a couple other sellers there, but yeah, like, well, and then some of the sellers, like, I looked at their like info thing. It's like they're from San Francisco, and I'm like, then get the fuck out of here!
Don't come here.
Do not come here.
As Cop Mala Harris once said, "Do not sell here. Do
Do
not come."
not come here. Jesus.
God fucking damn it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hear Marty just scratching against my wall. So yes, Emily and Tess are very different. We're told they're very different. And then Tess,
How many milliliters of water are allowed on an airplane?
I don't know, but Tess asks where the whisk is.
Because they
She's
lost
making
it.
breakfast, and Emily puts an egg in a bag to scramble it.
Yo, this is the most pretentious shit ever because she's like, why do you need a whisk? And she's like, all the great chefs whisk their eggs. And I'm like, girl, the fuck?
Get a fork.
No, because she says, it bruises the eggs and the whisk, it makes them light and frothy.
Yeah, we find out where the whisk is. It's in with the dad's stuff because he's a sculptor and he has
Because he hasn't
fans.
slept in fucking days.
He's not poor.
It's finals night.
Mom died 2 years ago. He's been working all night. He says he's out of it. He's very confused. He's like, I don't know what's going on.
Whoa!
Who are you?
Are y'all my daughters?
We see Nigel, our British man who's like the assistant to him.
Nigel is it's like, no, he's his fuck, what do they call it? His agent. Yeah. So like what Nigel does in this movie is he steals from the dad by selling his sculptures and taking like 50% of the profit or some shit like that, which is not good. If you're an artist out there and someone's like, I'll represent you, but I get 50. No, never 50. It's always what, 70-20, 70-30? I don't know math. Never 50-50. You always get the more profit.
He's with a client, and the girls are telling this woman how dad met mom because they're looking at this statue that was like where she modeled for it. She modeled for it and they fell in love. But immediately we get bad vibes from her and Nigel. We're like, oh, these are like scummy people.
She's literally a fucking doll. Like, they're like, well, first, I hate when they're like, my dad's an artist, but not the starving kind. And I'm like, yeah, girl, clearly you guys live on Venice fucking beach in like this like 2-story mansion. So like, what's real? But also like, yeah, this woman that comes in, she's like, is he single? And he goes, absolutely. And she's like, I need him. And I'm like, in front of the family? In front of the kids? You're gonna say that a lot? Okay, sure, fine. Do it, girl.
We get to the pool and we see the diving team and Brad, the swim coach, who is a quote unquote hunkosaurus.
Girl, you're in 7th grade.
Hunkosaurus. Which one is the one that has a crush on him? Emily?
I could
Tess?
not tell you.
Cody?
No, it's Tess because Emily is trying to get flirted on by that fucking loser kid that's trying to rap.
No, Cody is their friend who's crushing on Tess. He's the one that raps.
Yeah, so Emily's the one that's crushing on
Brad.
The Burn in Love, yeah.
Yes, who is actually played by, I don't have his name pulled up and I don't care to go look it up, but he is in Buffy season 4. He's one of Riley's fucking military.
I was gonna say, is that the season you made me
boys.
literally skip?
I didn't make you skip any season.
You really, because you told me, yo, this season of Buffy's fucking whack. Watch the ending and then keep going. You literally told me to not watch those episodes. Because
I
you
was in a different place.
verbatim, you said Riley is so terrible, and this
He's a
relationship that
fucking
he has with Buffy is the worst.
Well, and also just the villain, like it's probably like the worst big bad of the show.
Isn't it like that like
And I
devil
just
guy that they're
hate
like, no weapon from my time can defeat me? She's like, well, we have a bazooka, so.
No one, as we all know, you're talking about The Judge, which was featured in season 2's episode. Wait, what's it called? It's the birthday one. Because it's the one it's that two-parter where he's
Fake fan.
I want to say Becoming, but Becoming is the finale.
Okay, well, needless to say, you made me literally not watch any of that season because of Riley, and I didn't.
Because he's just so fucking annoying. There's some solid episodes in there. And like we get Tara, which is fucking great. And like we start to get Anya more. There's some good things about it. I just fucking hate Riley and his whole team. Everything like with him. The bitch who runs the initiative, the bitches who are in the initiative, the villain that comes from the initiative. Fucking hate all of it.
Damn.
Anyways,
no one fuck with Sarah because she hates Riley. And if your name is Riley, watch out. Watch your fucking back.
So, Cody says he has backstage passes to No Doubt.
Oh my god. That was insane. The fact that he's like, you want to go to this No Doubt concert? I would have been like, I don't know who the fuck you are, boy. Sure.
Backstage.
They were
in 1998.
This is like prime Harajuku territory. The Harajuku girls had
post Tragic Kingdom, Return to Saturn, either already came out or is about to come out. Like, dear Lord, if I was a kid, I guess I was a kid then, I was 3. But if someone was like, oh, do you want backstage passes to No Doubt? Even back then, like I mean, maybe not when I was 3, but you know, when I started to gain consciousness and have a personality, even back then, late 90s, early 2000s, like I did really like No Doubt.
Young Sarah had no personality, no
consciousness. And you know I would be there.
Isn't it crazy that as like little kids, we really don't have like a sense of like self? It's really just like be a sponge.
More on that later. More on that at 10.
Is your kid a sponge?
But we have Jewel and Kristen who talk about this new kid from Hollyweird.
He's a bad boy. You look at him, he has an oversized denim jacket. He has Twilight leather bands. He has long denim shorts.
He
Not
looks
pants, long denim shorts.
He looks just like Adam Pascal, who was in like Rent as Roger, and he was in School of Rock as like Dewey's bandmate.
Oh,
he kicks him out.
You are the. Sorry, my camera died, but I'm getting my other battery. I was prepared for this.
Mm-hmm. But he looks spitting image of him. But if he does look familiar to everyone, you probably recognize him from The Little Rascals. He was one of the little bully bitches from Little Rascals.
Yo, that's crazy.
He was typecast.
He's a bully.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing now?
I don't know.
What he do now?
He's a bully!
But he's cool. I love later when he's like, I can't swim. I just got a new tattoo. And the coach is like, oh, fuck, damn it. No. I'm like, he's 7.
But he wanted her to get the chance to swim.
I just think that's so fucking stupid. That's probably the most like dumb shit is that everyone believes these like 7-year-olds.
We're at Van Gogh's ear. And this is not Magic School Bus. We're not inside of his ear. It's the name of a cafe hangout place that the family goes, and the person working there, Autumn, knows them very well.
Yo,
I thought their shake. You know who can pay for it? This man.
Fucking rich dad. Like their mom died a year ago, sweetie. Get the fuck. I mean, don't get the fuck over it. It takes time. I get it.
Oh my god, little girl from Life Size. Didn't her
What?
mom die like a year ago?
Mom died a year ago. Get over it.
Ever since her mom died, she's been acting so weird.
She's been such a fucking loser, bitch. But I thought this fucking I thought this ice cream lady was gonna be like the one. Like I thought it was gonna be like a.
It would make sense. She
Because
was a red herring.
This opening was a fucking red herring because we have Nigel introducing this whore woman. Sorry to women and sorry to like whores. No
Thank you,
need to
Roderick.
drag you through the dirt. Huh?
I said thank you, Roderick. I'm sorry, women.
I'm sorry, women. This whore woman, we get introduced to her and she's like, I want to fuck this dad because he's rich. And then Nigel's over here being like, and I want the new spancy. I want a new fancy. Oh, sorry. Oh, I want a new spancy. I want. This bit is over. I'm done.
Okay.
Anyways, it basically makes it seem like Nigel's gonna try to like hook up this dad with like this like shit lady, right? And then like this other woman's gonna be like, no,
I've always been here.
Yeah, that thing. And then no, it didn't turn out to be that at all.
No.
No, it changed it up. It changed the game. Also, like I hate that Mary Kate. I don't know. Emily or Tess at one point goes, "El Nino brought some sick waves," and I'm like, "That's a fucking El Nino reference. Get the hell out of here, girl."
That's that Mad Men writing.
Yo, that was him. That or her. Who wrote it?
That Greek woman.
Oh, a Greek woman. Yes.
Yes, the dad is remembering his wife because she used to get nuts on the Sunday. And the girls are like, do you remember her? Or no, he's asking them.
I remember your mom.
I know.
No.
Do you guys remember how she would eat the nuts on the
I only
Sunday?
used to get the nuts because your mom liked nuts. And then they're like, what nuts? And they're like, these nuts.
But soap, we used to use soap.
Shut the fuck up. Is that lavender? I love the scent of lavender.
What is that?
That was just me making stuff up.
Okay. I was quoting SpongeBob. Okay. We have the girls
quoting my daily life.
talking about their mom while they're in their room. It looks like a cave. It's dark as hell. And they're like, maybe in the girls' room.
Oh yeah.
They're like, maybe dad needs a woman to cheer him up. And so we cut to the boardwalk, the Venice boardwalk, where these 12-year-old girls are just hanging out by themselves. And even these 12-year-old boys come up, and still everyone is safe and no one is in harm's way here.
No one's gonna get either taken by a homeless person, a shark, a seal, I don't know, a pelican.
Mm-hmm.
These girls are so tiny; they could easily get picked up by a whole fucking
They were
bird.
big back then.
Yeah,
like it's like that tweet that's like, "Shore Kings, stay inside. I saw a hawk outside."
My rib! Ow! Holy shit! Ow! Ow.
Okay, but the girls are reading the personal ads with Cody and Jewel.
Yeah.
Cody mentions the billboard that his dad's company used to advertise, and they're like, well, that's a great idea. And they don't let Jewel say anything in this whole scene.
Who's
She has
Jewel?
no lines. Spencer from Pretty Little Liars. Or no, it's the other one. Sorry, the black one.
I was like, where the fuck was she?
Yeah, other friend just isn't there.
No, she's fucking not there. No, fuck her shit too. Yeah, this was kind of weird. I was like, how the fuck did they get up that billboard? Let's talk about that.
No, we have to go back even further.
Oh shit.
Because they live in Venice Beach. And the billboard that they go to
is in LA.
Is right in front of the Chateau Marmont, which is in West Hollywood.
They went to WeHo.
Now, I have been to Chateau Marmont. I have walked by that very billboard. And I know I haven't been to Venice, but we've been down by Manhattan Beach, Torrance area.
Mhm.
I Googled just to make sure.
The walk, because it can't drive.
One, it is a 45-minute drive from Venice Beach to the Chateau Marmont.
Now, how much
So
is that?
how the fuck did they get there?
Yo, the 90s were crazy. You could just fucking cab there. A bunch of
That-
seventh graders hailing a cab, sure.
That is my only gripe. All they had to do was show them getting out of the cab, and then they look at the billboard.
But they're just there.
But they just cut
But
to
they're
them.
just wait. But they're just
standing
there
and
in like
pointing at the
all
billboard.
black, and then an all white outfit.
Um.
These girls went to the white party.
Yeah, I don't. Oh my god. I forgot. We've talked about the black party on here before, but I forgot that that was the thing that happened.
When? The ASU black
The
party?
ASU black party.
No,
I thought that's
don't
what
bring
you were
it up.
referencing.
If anyone is wondering what the ASU black party is, just Google it. It's a very
And
fun,
we've definitely talked about it on here
it's
before.
definitely
but-
fun lore that me and Sarah we're not involved with.
Oh no, for sure no. But it's just like the state that we're in.
I'm in a state of racism.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, they also don't show how they got up here.
They fucking just climbed like little squirrels. They went the fuck up there and then went full camouflage mode and they said, time for camouflage. Pulled the fucking zipper from their hair and became an all white morph suit creature.
And it's not only like, how did you get up to the billboard? It's how did you paint on the tippy top to fill up the whole billboard?
The billboard is this fucking big, right? And they're this small. And I'm supposed to believe they have a
yeah, a roll.
Yeah, they have a big ass fucking roll that can just reach from like here. Oh Lord.
We get what you're saying. And I did look it up. The billboard is still there, but there's several other billboards around it now. It's kind of really sad that like
That's
when
what
you
it
drive
is.
down there in Hollywood, it's just billboard. It's all about
Okay, you know what's
all the
fucking
new
crazy?
movies and shows.
LA is all just billboards. New York is
absolutely.
all like screens.
Yeah.
But like I kind of prefer the screens over the billboards because the billboards seem very like tacky.
Okay, but screens are using a lot of power.
But
But
pollution is
consider, I
real.
don't care.
But the twist is I really don't give a shit.
Well, remember there was that tweet once that was like talking about like being environmentally friendly. It's like, what if we just turn Times Square off?
For like 2 hours.
Like, why does it need to be on all the time?
I don't even know because when I went there, it was fucking barren. It was empty, barren, kind of lonely, and I was like, "Why are these here?"
Yeah.
Maybe it was because it was too close to like. When did I go? February 1st, like that weekend.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe the New Year's shit is still there. I don't know.
Do you know how many people have pissed and shitted their pants standing in Times Square for New Year's?
Yo, that's so sad.
But hey,
someone
they
who has
want to be
shitted
there
and
for the
pissed their
Rockin'
pants,
Eve.
I feel embarrassed whenever it happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so anyways, they end up painting on this billboard after doing this heist.
My dad
and-
wants to suck your clit so hard. Call him.
Okay, that's not what it says, everyone. Would you believe that's not what it says? It says he's single,
The
he's
Dove Foundation would have
handsome,
not approved.
he's cool to the max, because that's his name.
Slay.
We hear the doorbell ring at home, and she says, "I'm looking for you, Dad." And
Yeah,
the
because
dad,
all these they dox themselves. These girls fully put their home address.
she says, "Send a letter to blank blank in Venice." Yeah.
Like, not even like a fake address. She
No.
gives her home address. You
Foolish.
Molly, you in danger, girl.
Molly. Is that the character's name in Ghost?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen it.
I've only ever seen it once.
Her name isn't Ghost?
Wow.
Let's think on that.
Wow, you're so right.
But the dad to this woman says, "I'm completely clueless." And do you know why he says that one?
Because he wasn't clueless? Because she
He
wasn't
wasn't in
clueless?
clueless. She wasn't clueless. This woman that first comes to the door
Who is she?
is Miss Geist from Clueless. That's Twink Kaplan, who was a producer on Clueless, and of course was also Miss Geist in
Is
the
that the
movie
teacher
and the
that's
show.
like, oh, fucking give it a rest when like with that
Miss
with that
Geist, teacher.
huh?
Miss Geist is the teacher.
Yeah, the one that gets mad at like that goody two shoe student. Sorry, I'm thinking of another teen movie.
That's what I'm thinking. What are you talking about? Okay. You're thinking of not another teen movie?
Yeah, I was thinking of not another teen movie.
Okay, yeah. We cut to an eyeglass place that looks like a model place.
Bro, the way that because now they're interviewing Billboard Dad. This is what's happening. The news has arrived and they're like, we've all heard of the personals, but what about this? Billboard Dad? What did she
Billboard
say?
Dad walked so Balloon Boy could run.
Yo,
So
let's
he
talk
could
about that.
float.
So Balloon Boy could sit at his ass at home and pretend to be in that balloon.
Mhm.
The news lady, she's like, Billboard Dad, is this Billboard thing working, Billboard Dad? And I said, how many times can you fit Billboard Dad in one sentence? But no, we cut to this like, yeah, the ice glass place, and this fucking woman has like the glasses of fucking Dr. TJ Eckelberg up in her fucking
Wow,
face.
look at you. Someone's read a book.
I actually just watched the movie very recently.
Wait, you never read it?
I read part of it.
Okay, okay.
I actually really like The Great Gatsby as a book, and like the movies. Like the original and the new one. I like The Great Gatsby. It's good.
You like the little potty ain't no hurt. Ain't ever hurt nobody.
Little body ain't hurting. Yes, it is, Sarah. Mine is. Damn.
So bookkeeper Debbie tells Brooke, who runs this eyeglass place, to date Billboard Dad. It's been 26 months since her divorce. But Brooke also doesn't want a rebound because look at her ex, that's what he's doing. And now it affects her son. And
Wow.
I hadn't watched this in a while.
I did not connect the dots. It was
Oh,
such a
I
shocker when
did.
it happened.
I
I'm
did.
telling, when the reveal happened, I fully was like, oh shit.
A reveal. Oh my god,
I
this
should
got
have
you
been high as
good.
hell because I would have been like on the ground.
Mm-hmm. And then we have some fan mail that the dad gets, just bags, big old sacks of fan mail.
Oh, sacks. The sacks are so big.
We have dad going on a date with the woman who sent the letter. We have a montage of all these women, right?
We have a montage of literally the worst fucking dates ever to be conceived. Like, I'm sorry, I've been on a couple dates. None of them are ever this bad. Like, rarely are they ever this shit. I've
And
had a
are
couple.
are they ever this racist? Because let's talk about let's talk about like one of these dates is not like the other. One of like most of these dates are like, okay, honestly, you're annoying, you fucking smell, you
You're
suck.
weird.
And then one is just
Wearing
you're
a
wearing
burqa?
a hijab. Is this different?
Is it a
What is a burqa?
burqa or hijab? Burqa. Oh shit! Sorry. The last thing I was trying to Google was how many milliliters.
Oh my god. Wait, Google burqa.
Just
And
burqa.
Yeah, and tell me you see the Star Wars character.
Where?
They're
No, I
president
only.
of the Black Spire outpost on Batu. I just Googled burqa and it came up.
No, for me, it came out like the cultural stuff. That
It
explains
was
a lot about you.
in my images. No, first it was a burqa on Amazon. Okay, I guess it is a burqa. I guess
It is a burqa.
Okay, so hijab is no face covering, just like head.
It covers hair. The hijab covers hair.
Yes.
Oh no, wait. The burqa covers everything. It's a fuck, I can't pronounce this word.
Except for the eyes.
No, a burqa covers everything, like everything.
Oh, well, not this one on Amazon.
This is this one. They're called. Fuck, I can't say it. I'm so sorry to everyone in this culture. Niqab.
Okay. With a Q?
Yeah, it's like Niqab.
Yeah. I've seen the word.
Niqab.
I'm
I'm so
seeing
sorry.
different ones.
Okay, so that
Like
settles
some
it.
cover the eyes and some like don't. Anyways, but why the fuck? Like, it's like, okay, now Billboard Dad is just racist.
Now Billboard Dad is a Zionist because this is post 9/11, right?
No,
Oh, when is this?
this is 1998.
Oh, he's just a racist. Oh, fuck.
This is what, the
Oh,
Gulf War? Which
a
war were we in?
okay. So listen to this. A niqab covers most of a woman's face except her eyes. A burqa covers a woman's face and body with just a mesh in front of the eyes for the wearer to see through. A hijab covers a woman's hair and neck, but not the face, and it's usually worn for religious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
So she's wearing a niqab.
Interesting.
Now how cool did we all learn?
No, everyone give a round of applause for learning something today. Use your
Hooray!
information. But yeah, no matter what she's wearing,
Racist.
honey, like what? Yeah. So the first woman,
Mary.
she's like a little woo, like a little nutty. Next woman, like she's okay. And then we had the one wearing a niqab, and it was like, what? What?
She shows up and he just goes, waiter, and I go,
I know.
racist.
I know. I was like, I'm like waiting for her to do something like fucking awful, but she just sat there.
She seemed so nice. She was probably the most normal fucking person.
Oh, and then we have the next woman who speaks like he's a baby.
That was fucked up.
Mhm.
If you ever go on a date and someone does it to you, leave immediately. Don't even pay for it, honestly. Just fucking walk out.
So now the dad has given up. He's throwing these letters at the basketball hoop.
He's like, if this one makes it, then I'm calling her.
And he finally makes one in and calls. And you think it's probably going to be Brooke's number, but it's Debbie's number because Debbie
Debbie's the
entered
friend,
herself. Yes.
the BFF.
She entered herself. She said, if you're not going to get Billboard Dad.
She said, fuck it. He's kind of hot.
Yeah. So they're going to meet up at this museum, and Debbie is sitting at a table waiting. And Brooke sits on a bench next to, you guessed it, Billboard Dad. But she doesn't know it's him. She has no idea.
She's like, this is so funny. I love art. And I'm like, you guys are hitting it off. I think it's so funny that she's like, I don't want to flirt with a guy. Like, I don't need a man in my life. And she's over here being like, I love this artwork. You're so beautiful. And I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up.
And she's like, you want to hear something really stupid? My friend over there is waiting for her date with Billboard Dad.
That's
fucking loser.
Dumb, huh? That
And
fucking
he's like,
loser, bitch.
He's like, she's like, I would never do that. And he's like, why didn't you write to him? Why
She's
not?
like, why not? Do you think he's ugly?
And she says,
My
love
PP is so
doesn't
huge.
happen that way.
Wow. What's love got to do with it?
And we also have the girls that are watching this all go down. They slowly start to realize that he is not talking to his date. His date is over. The Jamaicans are over there. And so they have Debbie and him have a date, but we don't see it. The next thing we get is the dad and Brooke going to lunch.
Yes, because Debbie, being an amazing friend, has been like, yo, I saw you hitting it off with this fucking man. Like, I can wait my fucking turn. But you, girl, you're a depressed fucking mess. Looking like the Great Gatsby. Get the fuck in there.
Yes. So the girls show up at the restaurant to make sure it goes well, but oh, wouldn't you know it, they wreak havoc and they get caught.
This is where I'm like, can y'all just... I'm getting so upset. at Mary Kate and Ashley at this point because it's just every fucking movie again. And I'm like, can y'all just be good kid? Like, you already put this man and dox yourselves. You already fucking doxed your whole family. Can you just let him fucking be? Like,
Let
what are
him
you gonna
rest.
do? Save this date if it goes haywire? No, you're fucking 7. How old are 12-year-olds? How old are 7th graders?
How old are 12-year-olds?
How old are 12-year-olds?
7th grade is like 12, 13.
All right, these fucking 12-year-olds need to sit the fuck down and shut the hell up. This movie could have ended so beautifully right here. But these fucking little tween bitches need to be out here being like, but what if my dad isn't happy? Leave him.
And don't they just want him to be happy so that like he like starts making breakfast and going surfing again?
It's literally so they can spend time with him.
It's because she didn't want to whisk her own eggs.
This is literally reverse Smart House. Where it's like, Dad, you don't need anybody. They're like, Dad, you need someone so fucking quick. Like right now. When Mom was in the fucking ground, you should have been on a date. The second they lowered that casket.
Brooke wants to take things slow. But when they go out again at night, they kiss.
They fuck.
Allegedly. Nigel's worried about his job and money if the dad is happy because you have to suffer to make art.
Oh my god, this fucking villain. This fucking villain. This villain. Okay, but for real though, on the real P, I can't make happy paintings. All of my artwork comes from like pain.
What about the painting of Frankie and Gerard?
I hate them.
Oh. And I knew that.
No, that one came from pure love because I
and
love
I
them.
think deep down I knew that.
Mm-hmm,
At the pool, we have the Holly Weird kid shooting Emily with a water gun. And we have...
Would they like kill him or something right here? No. This is where we learn that he can fucking dive. Because they're like, I bet you he can't even fucking swim. Well, he's such a loser. Yeah. And he goes, fuck you, whores. And he goes up there and he like does a fucking triple axel backhand spring up the fucking diving board.
And Cody gives Tess a No Doubt tape and a shirt from the show. I mean, come on.
Did she not go?
No, she did not go. She's stupid. She was at that restaurant probably. That was probably the same night.
I'm so over it. I'm so over it.
She doesn't even go here.
This girl's so fucking stupid.
Yes, but that was so nice of him. We have Tess doing her dive practice, her high dive. She's got to do that high dive.
But she's not good enough.
Yeah, the coach wants Holly Weird on the diving team. But
and there's only 6 people.
If he joins, then Emily would get kicked off the team.
Because there's only 6 people and I'm the 6th person. Get good, whore. Get good.
God. Is that like your word of the week or?
I think so. I said it today at work too.
Yeah, you've been saying it a lot today.
Oh, sorry.
Just in this episode.
Take a sip every time. I'll stop. I promise.
The girls are eavesdropping on Dad and Brooke over the intercom. And then we have Brooke taking them to like a spa.
And they leave early?
And they're like, when do we get to meet your son?
She's like, never. He's a fucking piece of shit.
And then we have the girls overhearing Nigel being kind of creepy on a phone call.
Okay, here's my second. Like, I only don't like this movie for 2 reasons. The girls and the fact that no one has caught Nigel in his bullshit. Like, he is more sleazy than like, have you seen the artists on Instagram when they're like, another one, and it's like a screenshot of an email being like, my wife and I's anniversary is coming up next week, and she really loves your artwork. We would really like to purchase. I would love to purchase one for like a surprise. Like that's the art scam.
I have not seen that.
Oh shit! That's literally the art scam. It's like my partner's and I's anniversary is next week, and she's a really big fan of your work. Like Nigel's sleazier than that. How did these girls not like pick it up?
Is that like all our emails we get where it's like, we just got one recently.
Hi, we
like
work
where
for a promoting service, whatever.
yeah, they're always like, your Instagram numbers are good but could be better.
I get those two all the time, and I'm like, say my
Wait,
name.
but this one specifically mentioned our it said our Instagram handles. Like they clearly were just like copying it off our Instagram.
Dear
Yes.
at Real McCoy tweets.
Your hosts at Synthetic Juan and at Real Sarah McCoy do a fantastic job of bringing together a group of like-minded individuals who are passionate about these classic films. Keep up
That's
the great
you.
work. That being said, I couldn't help but notice that your engagement on Instagram is not as high as it should be.
I mean, that's not wrong.
Yeah, but I'm also not going to pay this probably fake company to
This bot.
do it. Sorry, Isabella, if you really
Fucking whore.
exist.
Oh, I said it again. Oh, did it again.
Anyways, we have Brooke telling Debbie that she is worried about getting hurt again because that's what she's used to.
We're just going so fast. We're moving so fast.
Back at Van Gogh's, we have the girls, Jewel, the girls and Jewel. I wrote Cody down too, but I don't think Cody's there. They see Ryan driving down. They're on like the balcony of the
Driving?
restaurant. Riding his bike, skateboard, whatever the fuck he's doing.
And they fucking just dump water on him.
They poured a bunch of water on this little boy.
Like, what was the reason? Because he
What?
like can dive better than you?
Because he's from Hollywood?
Honestly,
And you're
that's
from supposedly 45 minutes away, but not really, because in this universe,
You
Venice
somehow walked
is
to the
in
suburb?
Hollywood. What's going on?
What's here. No, these girls are fucking evil. Like, they're like not nice girls.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't want to be friends with them.
You're what is
They
that
make
line from
sense
Mean Girls?
why they never again have like all four girls in the same scene. It's always like the two girls and one of the friends.
Because the other one is like, y'all are fucking bitches.
Yeah.
You're a mean girl, Katie, and the other one, you're a bitch.
You're a mean girl. We have Brooke and Dad's 2-month anniversary.
That's fucking crazy.
And
No offense to couples that celebrate like month anniversaries, but like 6 months, that's cool, right? A year, obviously. Babe,
What-
it's our 2 week.
what about Phil and Keely when they celebrated their 2-hour anniversary?
That is so embarrassing. Girl, that is so. I am.
They had
that's
waited
paparazzi.
long. They had waited so long for that. We have the line, do we need to give you the safe sex talk?
That threw me out. That's like
And
into
I'm
the fucking moon.
I'm surprised that Dove.org was okay with that.
They mentioned sex in this show. In
But
this,
I guess
in
it
this
was
film.
it was safe sex. And that's why they approved it.
Was it? We don't know if these parents are about to raw dog it. We don't know if she has her tube size and he's been snipped.
Brooke says her son is coming over so they can hang out, and Nigel's gonna watch them. And oh my gosh, it's
When-
Ryan, and
If you
he's
could believe it.
soaking wet from the water that they just dumped on him.
But he doesn't snitch.
He's not a rat. He says, "I'm not a rat."
I'm no rat. They're like, why didn't you tell on us? And he literally says, I'm not a rat. You fucking little bitches. Nigel, honestly, fuck Nigel. This little boy, I love him. He's the best character in this fucking movie.
Yeah, he is.
Him and the mom, honestly, are probably the best characters in this movie. And the dad.
The dead mom?
No,
His mom.
His mom. I like his mom.
We have Emily talking about the dive team and why she joined, and she says, "My mom was a ballerina,
Nah.
and she wanted to be good at something
It's like,
like
this is
that."
the closest we could get. Not a dance team, not like a step club,
Not a hip hop class.
like not even like, synchronized swimming. Dive
Yeah.
team.
And he's like, "Well, I did join, bitch."
Ooh, you're off the fucking squad, bitch. Get fucking wrecked, bitch. Eat shit,
And-
bitch.
Later, we have Ryan seeing and overhearing Nigel making fake statues, scamming people.
Why didn't he immediately go tell them? Like, yo, this fucker is like doing this shit. Oh, because he's not a rat.
Or maybe he thought they wouldn't believe him or something.
Or maybe he was like, they'll figure it out.
Or maybe contractually, Mad Men Woman had to write 15 more pages so we could finish out the movie. Maybe she had a word count to me. I don't know.
Well, that's what. I didn't realize that until now. But like, yeah, he could have easily been like, "Yo, Nigel's like selling like counterfeits of your dad's work," like right then and there, like up front. But he
No, 'cause
doesn't.
First, we have to have the whole situation where Nigel goes to Brooke's store and he like records her saying
I think
all
Roseville
these
sucks.
all these evil plans.
Oh my
Um,
ass! What the fuck? Ow! My butt! My butt muscle is so tense right now. Stop! Cut
I'm
the
so
cameras, deadass!
sorry.
Cut the cameras! Oh fuck me! Ow!
Um,
I don't know what happened.
and so he tells the girls, he's like, I have a plan to get rid of this gold digger and I need your help.
Oh, because yeah. Okay, so for reference, the girls have been like eavesdropping via an intercom system or some shit,
Mhm.
right? And
In
so
the
like,
dad's office.
which is really fucked up, like kind of really fucked up.
And that's why they passed the Patriot Act.
Yo, that's so true. That's why Taylor Swift got in trouble when she recorded Kanye. Remember that? That was crazy. You're not allowed to record.
No, wasn't it Kim that recorded? Whatever.
No, I
It
thought it was.
truly doesn't matter.
It truly doesn't matter anymore. Fucking more. They're both terrible people. But where was I going with this? Anyways, yeah. So for reference, the girls have been eavesdropping, and so Nigel found out about that, and so Nigel is now being like, "I think Coolsville sucks." Being like, "So you want the girls to go to boarding school? Absolutely, send them away." Like, wow, girl, wow.
So they make it look like the dad is with this woman.
I'm surprised
About
that they
to get
call
it
her a
on.
gold digger.
Yeah, but
The girls are like, "Get that gold digger out of here," and I'm like, yo, in the early 90s, that was like a slur.
Mhm.
That's fucking
That was the
Rufus?
dub.org version of slut.
Dubba
of whore.
Rufus.
So yes, but she's just modeling for a sculpture that he's gonna do. Some
why does he
shitty ass
kiss
metal
her?
sculpture.
Why does he kiss her?
He didn't kiss her.
He didn't, because he got real fucking close to her
No,
face.
he got close to her face, but he didn't kiss her. Not in the version I watched. Did you watch the uncut version?
I watched the unrated.
The
Yeah,
Red Band trailer.
I don't like this is so fucked up too. Like, why didn't they just confront her and be like, "Are you trying to take our dad's money?" Instead, they did like this elaborate scheme to like basically heartbreak this woman, which is so fucked up.
Yeah, and they're like, "Ugh, we feel bad, but we had to do it."
We had to get rid of that gold digger. Hard R, gold digger.
Yeah, Brooke tells Debbie all men are the same. She's like, I was fucking right. My heart is broken.
I'm bleeding.
We have the diving competition versus Palos Verdes school.
It's always the
Which-
fucking Palo Verde schools.
That's the school in Double Teamed. Isn't that wild?
The crossover we never knew we wanted.
Mm-hmm. Tess does well with her high dive. Ryan says he can't dive because of his tattoo, like you talked about.
Which,
So
like,
Emily's in, and she gets all 8s and wins it for them. And she even gets a kiss on the cheek from her crush, Coach Brad.
that was sick.
Let's don't and say we didn't.
And he was probably like, no. But these girls have fucking money. These girls are fucking crazy.
Okay, let's not allege that these girls forced this man to kiss.
These girls
one of them
forced
on
this
the
man to
cheek.
kiss them. Yeah, no, I'll believe it. They did, because they're like, we're Mary Kate and fucking Ashley. We were the fucking full house fucking money. Kiss me, bitch. Whore.
Okay, we're at Van Gogh's. We have the girls and Ryan talking and realizing that Nigel has played them because they're like, your mom, it's like your dad was cheating on my mom. No, your mom was a gold digger, and they're like, wait.
They're like, what do you mean a gold digger? My mom has money. My
Wait,
mom is an
something's wrong.
optician.
Yeah,
That's what they're called, right? Optometrist?
optometrist, I think.
There we go.
Don't you go to one?
Not like every year.
But okay.
I probably should.
Um,
Don't
so
you go
Ryan,
to one? You
Ryan,
no wearing ass.
Ryan shows the girls Nigel's secret, his scam. And then we have Cody.
Oh, and they get their friend to like,
Yeah,
I think Coolsville sucks him back.
they go to Cody because they need him for his spy gear.
Because he's a rapster.
Rapster. Because he invented Napster.com.
Napster.com. No, because isn't he like a rapper? So he has like all this like audio equipment.
Yeah,
There we go.
I guess.
It's a boom mic. Shotgun mic.
But he is a punk now because he thinks that Tess is into this punk kid. What's his name? Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's like, he sees her because it's Emily or it's Tess. Which one does he have a crush on? The one that he doesn't have a crush on. He thinks it's her.
But he's like, I'm actually.
He's like, I have to be punk now because like she like this is what she's going for. This is my last resort for her to get. Why won't she like me? And then she's like, it's me.
Yeah, he has a
oh
crush on
shit.
Tess, and he thinks it's Emily, but she's like, I'm Tess.
And he goes, oh fuck.
Does he really actually like her because he doesn't even know who the fuck she is?
Because he couldn't recognize her.
But what's good? What's good, son? What's up?
But so they get his help for that, and she kisses him on the cheek, I believe, right?
Yes. And he goes fucking.
And he goes, yes, catatonic. And so we have dad's like some sort of reception that the dad is having at the house.
It's his like one. I don't
not really
understand what kind of
explained.
gallery opening is in his studio. Like what kind of like buy this piece from this guy. It's at his studio. Like I've never seen that in my life. I've seen studio visits, yeah, or like open studios, but like never like a wine and cheese and fucking buy my art.
Yeah.
But Nigel's being a sleaze and trying to be like, guys, everyone can own their own. What's this? Maxwell. What's his name?
Is it? No, it's not Tyler. Is it Tyler?
I think it is. It's Maxwell Tyler.
So this movie has a character named Tess Tyler.
T.T. Titty.
No, but isn't Tess Tyler the girl from Camp Rock?
Camp Rock. I don't know. I don't like that movie.
Well, yes. So the kids end up playing a remixed version of Nigel's recording, remixed by Cody.
I'm gonna be rich.
And I just want to confirm that Tess Tyler is the character's name in Camp Rock. Anyways, so this movie, it wraps up. Nigel, our villain, has been thwarted. He's got cake in the face. He gets fired, and the dad's like, "We know you're not British.
You're from New Jersey.
Yes.
You were on the Jersey."
And then we're at the beach. We have the girls apologizing, and Dad says, "Me and Brooke aren't meant to be." And then when we're at the girls and Ryan,
the girls. These girls.
so that Ryan can get his mom to talk to the girls.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the girls are at home with their dad, we see on the news that the billboard has been changed. Or not changed, but it has been painted over because somehow Brooke got up there and painted this up there. She wrote "taken" on it, and I was thinking anyone could do that.
Can anyone just get up on a fucking billboard?
Well, and anyone can just claim him. Because I guess it's supposed to be that she painted glasses around him, so that's how. Because she works with glasses. So
Is that what happened?
I think that's.
She literally painted the eyes of Dr. Eckelberg.
Oh my
in that bitch.
god! So
I'm
true. Why didn't Hollywood keep up this billboard? This is cinematic history.
could you imagine?
That'd be so iconic.
That'd be crazy.
Um,
The Olsens are sponsoring it. To
yeah,
this
they,
day.
they should just pay to keep it up. Anyways, and then immediately we hear a car honk outside. They go outside. It's Brooke and her and the dad kiss. And we're at the beach again. We have the kids talking to the camera. They say they all lived happily ever after. They're like, there's, she's like kind of dating Cody, but not.
Who?
The one who Cody likes, Tess.
Okay, yeah.
He like puts her arm around her and she's like, eh.
And the other one has stayed single because it'd be weird. Because wait, no.
Because it'd be weird to date our stepbrother.
I was gonna say, you think the Dove company would approve this?
It's getting weird.
It's getting a little funny.
It's getting a little life with Derek. And then but they say, yeah, everyone lived happily ever after, except Nigel, who is selling stuff on the boardwalk.
That's so sad.
And then at the end we see Brooke dead and the kids rollerblading.
Wow.
Very action boy now, action girl now.
You know, and that's all they fucking wanted. They just wanted their dad to go surfing, make them eggs, rollerblade with them. And they got that.
Yeah.
And they have to ruin multiple lives to make it happen. Yes. But don't we all?
Yes, they did. And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry.
Silly songs.
It's time for IMDb reviews, y'all.
IMDb.
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 Okay, here we go. So my first review is written in 2006 and is written by Furballs Unite.
And I've
Furry.
always said that.
One of the better Olsen flicks. As with Our Lips Are Sealed, I found this to be one of the better Olsen movies. The sets are beautiful. Then again, Southern California is usually beautiful. Some of the acting is a little cheesy, especially on the character Nigel's part. This is inevitable in most children's movies. However, overall, this movie is cute and harmless fun with a semi-unique storyline to boot. I give it a 10 in the field of Olsen movies because I feel like it can't be rated against mainstream blockbusters such as Crash or Braveheart.
True, but I will say this movie is genuinely better than the movie Crash.
Damn. I would definitely recommend this movie if you're looking for a good family movie that adults and children can tolerate and enjoy. So, you hear it here first. Crash is a piece of shit. Watch this one instead. And then here's my second one, which is somewhere in this list. Okay. Written in 2005, so a year before. By Martins-1. 1 out of 10. Wow. Belch. So they burped. That's how it starts. I just finished watching this movie and oh my god, wow. That was just so gosh darn horrible. I mean, it started out kind of good, kind of interesting storyline, but then wow. They just took the hatchet to its neck. I mean, they killed it. Slay mama. How anyone who acted in that movie is still earning money is any sort of what? Any sort whatsoever is beyond me. Especially Nigel. So he was bad at monologuing, singing, and acting for Christ's sake. They're bringing the Lord into this. I mean, in the Dove approved movie, I mean, whenever he opened his mouth, it was just awkward. You just want to pull your hair out whenever he talks. Wow. Everyone involved in that movie should be ashamed of themselves. The Olsen twins better be thankful to God, God, double D, that they're good. Got it. That they're good looking because wow, this is fucked up. The Olsen twins
Because
would
they
be
don't have
thankful to God
talent.
that they're good looking because if they weren't, wow, they would be nowhere after that movie.
Damn, okay. Well, they have a fashion line, so.
Damn, be fucking
And don't they have
brutal.
a fragrance? What
I
do
love
you
how many.
have?
I love how many times they used "wow" in this review. I'm gonna be fully real. They said,
Wow.
wow, just wow.
We do have some tweets here. Whitney said, I absolutely wore the VHS out. The scene where she says she doesn't want to bruise the eggs is one I think about every time I make breakfast. Oh, and who the hell let that little boy near a bottle of peroxide and a fake eyebrow ring? Who did he think he was?
Yo, he did have like a fake eyebrow ring. That's right.
He was punk. He was
He was,
giving Sex Pistols.
he was giving you say that I'm messing with your head. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And then
That's
Grace tweeted saying, the cinematographer Mauro Fiore went from Billboard Dad to winning the Oscar in 2009 for his work on Avatar. So,
fucking me. Is that real?
would Grace lie? I don't need to fact check that. I just know
No, I don't
Grace
think
wouldn't
so.
lie.
I trust Grace with all my heart. Yeah, you're so right.
And then Grace goes on to say, I like this one too, because she did like switching goals, as we remember, which was a choice. Never
We
said
love
I
you,
was.
Grace.
She does say, never said I was objective in my ratings. As a kid, I liked weird details of this movie, like the diving team, the cool architectural house, Brooke being an optometrist. There it is. The adults have good chemistry too. 3 stars. MK&A around 12-13 is my fave era.
All right.
And lastly, we do have, would you believe it, some live tweets from Ivy.
Wow. Can we get like a... Can we get the Kill Bill siren?
Ivy said, haven't live tweeted in a long time, but here's Billboard Dad.
Slay.
They had to throw in the one twin being left-handed.
They did say that.
This awful accent gets me every time. Oh yes, how awful that he's still grieving. Ah yes, the Little Rascals kid with the platinum hair that does a full dive in junky boots. I forgot
died
he
that
did it in the
day.
boots. He's sunk. I was obsessed with the colored sunglasses they wore in this movie.
Those were kind of cunty, I will say that.
CD went platinum in one day, LOL. The writers for that Hannah Montana Zit episode stole the idea from this movie. They told me themselves.
Oh my, well, okay, well, damn.
I don't know if that's Ivy just doing a bit or if that's real.
Genuinely true.
But I would believe it. There's cars coming. Girl, it's Hollywood Boulevard. What do you think? 26 months. Why are we talking about time like it's a baby? That's 2 years. Just say 2 years. Something about this is refreshing in comparison to the stereotypical kids hate their parents' new partner trope. Like Smart House. That kiss was a lot for a Mary-Kate and Ashley movie, to be honest. Yeah, the dad and Brooke were going ham.
They were about to fuck on the street.
Jorts at the public pool is definitely a choice. What the fuck do you mean you've got better things to do? You're always here. Thus, the dramatic music with Our Lives Aren't Perfect.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
I think it is funny that they're like, our mom died. Our lives aren't perfect. It's like, you're literally so fucking rich and live on Venice Beach. Like, shut up. You're right. It's not perfect. They live on Venice Beach.
Ivy said, fun fact, the first woman that came to the house with the red hair's name is literally Twink. Yes, that's the woman from Clueless. And her name is Twink.
Slay.
That might be a nickname, but that's what she goes by. She is the twink. How long did he take splicing this tape together? Realizing now that this movie really isn't about the twins. I mean, like, yeah, titular role and all, but damn. Doctor's orders for a tattoo. So she was barely on the team and is suddenly going off of the high dive.
Slay.
Now, why did this grown-ass man just kiss her cheek?
That was a choice.
She's the twin he likes, and he can't even tell them apart. LOL. I love it when villains in movies just verbally lay out their entire plan. This song lives in my brain. LMAO. Rich, rich, filthy rich. And then Ivy concludes with one of my top Mary-Kate and Ashley movies, but this time around, it just didn't hit the same. LOL. My Letterboxd rating is a 2.5. Our Lips Are Sealed is superior. I really should make a list of my fave to least fave.
You need to, please.
Thank you, Ivy.
I will say this. Oh, sorry. Let's go. You keep going. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead.
What are your thoughts, Juan?
There we go. Thank you. I agree. This is probably the best one I've seen.
Mhm.
It's not because I'm an artist. It's not because I thought this was going to be my future when I watched it literally on Sunday. But it's probably the best. I'm not going to lie. The plot, it's there. There's a plot. And the twins are annoying as hell, but they're not around all the time. And they only serve as a catalyst to move the story around. So, like, all right, get it. It's not the worst. So that's that. That's the buzz on Maggie. May she rest in peace.
And how many stars would you give it?
I would give it 2.5.
I'm also giving it 2.5. Would you
Yay!
believe? For an average score of 2.5.
Oh, I was gonna say 6.
That's how it works.
No, that's 5, right?
Yeah, this one just like had a plot. It didn't have DVD menu transitions.
It did the best. It what was it saying? It did the bare minimum.
Yeah.
And thus it was successful.
And I think that dad, like, maybe it's because I've seen him in Everwood, but like he's just like a good dad to watch. You believe it. You're like, oh, this is a good dad who loves his kids.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas some of the other movies, I'm like, do you even know where your kids are in this Atlantis resort?
They might be in the fucking bottom of the ocean.
They're out here beefing with Megan Fox in the club. Where are you? You know?
Beefing with Megan Fox outside of the club.
Outside, yeah. But yeah, I think so far, other than maybe like It Takes Two, which was a theatrical one, of the direct-to-DVDs and Switching Goals, this has to be, the best one for sure.
This has to be probably my favorite.
Huh?
This probably has to be my favorite.
Did you not like It Takes Two? I can't remember.
I can't remember either. I can't remember the movie.
Oh, okay.
What's the plot?
It Takes Two.
Sure does.
And now let's give a shout out to the one, the only.
Iris is our beloved friend, as you all know, and she's also our podcast artist. You can follow her, support her on Instagram and Twitter at Creamsicle Panda. Check that shit the fuck out. Let's go. Check her shit out.
So true, so true. And if you want to support us, you can do a few things. You can follow us at Planet Weird Pod, wherever the heck you want. You can rate and review this podcast. That's free, my guys. Wherever you're listening,
free.
Do that. You can buy our merch. We have merch on our website. That's a lot of like pins, stickers.
That shit ain't free.
No, you gotta pay for that. And then we do have our TeePublic store, which is all printed on demand. And buy something quick because March is almost over, and if you buy something during the month of March. All the proceeds are going to be donated to Care for Gaza because we support a free Palestine and
Yes,
want
we
a
do. Yes, we do. Yes,
immediate and permanent ceasefire,
we
please.
do. Yes, we do.
So yeah, go check out the links in the description. Some other things to check out. We did just guest, let's say star. We weren't really stars. We just guessed it. We guested on an episode of the Time Machine podcast.
Woo!
And we covered the High School Musical, the series pilot episode. We reviewed it with them.
Insane.
And it was a good time. That was Juan's first time ever seeing the show.
And like before you like act like whoa, I didn't know that was Olivia Rodrigo. What about that?
And you did. That? You said, "Wait, who is this?
Why are we all like about her?"
You said, "Wait, I think this girl's gonna be a star in a couple of years."
I mean,
yes,
I guess. I'm not into the music, but if you are, sure.
Well, but look at where she is and look at where we are. Well, damn.
You're so right. You're so right.
And you know what? That concludes Mary Kate and Ashley March.
Sure does.
I am going to give a shout out to our Patreon people real quick.
Give it to them.
Just as a reminder, we do cover, we have, for our different tiers, we have $1 if you just want to say, hey, here's $1, you know.
Or $1.
Yeah, we have our $5 tier where you get the video version of this podcast. Hello, you can see us, see what we look like while we're talking. The $10 tier, you get the one bonus episode where we review a pilot episode of a Disney show. We've
just
been reviewing
one.
Them
Don't
in
ask
order.
for two, just one.
We've been doing them in order. So this month we talked about Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. Next month will be all about American Dragon Jake Long.
What the fuck?
Wow, 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 wow. The Mac Daddy Dragon of the NYC.
Sure. Yes. Yes, God. I wish this was happening while I was going to be in New York in May. Do you think I can afford to still go to New York in May?
Not having a meltdown on the show.
That's so fucking lose it.
Anyways, and then at the $15 tier, you get the pilot episode review podcast, and we review an additional episode of the show. And we usually have you, the Patreon people, pick it. We say, here's
me.
No, not you. We have a handful of episodes of whatever show that we're covering. We say, which one do you want us to review? And then you all vote, and then we do it.
Mm-hmm.
So if that sounds interesting to you and you want to support us, if you want to help out Juan during his crisis, his 2008 financial crisis,
I'm fucking through it. Honestly, okay, wait, for real, I might do a print. Like, I might do a print sale.
Okay.
Let me know. I'll like figure it out. I'll post pics once I do like a mock-up. But like, I just need a new car.
But is it going to be as good as these sculptures in this movie?
What?
Is it going to be as good as these sculptures in this
God,
movie?
I have to compete with this fucking Billboard dad.
This Billboard dad. And hey, I'm still paying off my car too, so we're both support us on Patreon, please.
Is yours new?
What?
I have a used car.
Yes, but you still. How much do you think cars are?
I mean, I know that they're like a lot of money. I know that they're a lot of money. I know that they're a lot.
But also with the $5 tier, you do get a Patreon, a shout out over on these main episodes for our patrons. So thank you to our March patrons. That's Lindsay Britt, Enrique Buenrostro, Jose Contreras Jr., Grace, and Ivy. Gee, coach, I can't swim today. I got a new tattoo, doctor's orders.
He's so fucking dumb. That's the stupidest
I don't know what you're talking about. That was a good one.
That was so good. Gee, coach, I can't fucking swim.
Oh, anyways, well, with
We
that,
laugh here. We laugh here. Through the tears, we laugh. And we live and we love.
because we ain't got no tears left to cry.
Yeah, you're right.
And with that, we bid adieu to Mary-Kate and Ashley March.
Yes.
Hope everyone enjoyed it. I know Juan did, and also I will say,
That's fun.
not that anyone has been like, where are these? Like, no one has talked to us about this, but like, because we've had Nia and Adia, our favorite twins, be on our Mary-Kate and Ashley episodes. Usually, we will have them back eventually, whether they want to or not. I haven't talked to them about it, but
We're gonna
with
hold
scheduling and everything is a little hard. This month we were, we guested on the other podcast, and it was a lot of scheduling stuff. So, but there's plenty more Mary-Kate and Ashley movies to do in the future, and I can't wait to cover them.
Oh Lord.
That's right.
Lord.
And our month of April will be Mary-Kate and Ashley.
Bob, no, you're lying. You're lying. You're a liar. You're
Imagine if I did that.
lying. I would kill it. I would cry.
I just take off the M and it's Mary-Kate and Ashley April. No, we do have a theme for April that I'm excited about.
April.
Oh my god, we're watching all the
Planet of the
70s versions
The
of
nasty
Planet of the
one.
Apes. No, very exciting. Next month we've been wanting to fit this movie in, and I think we've found a good way to fit this in.
What movie?
That's right, we're talking about Rocky.
No, we're not.
No,
No, we're not. Stop.
but you thought for a second that I was serious.
I was for sure being like, no, she's lying. They're lying. They're fucking lying. They gotta be lying. They're lying.
Please say you're lying. No, for realsies. I hope everyone is ready to celebrate the month of April Rap. That's right, everybody. It's April Rap. I cannot take credit for the name. I do want to give a shout out to Jared, because when I tweeted asking if y'all wanted us to do this movie sooner rather than later, or later in the year,
Jared said absolutely.
hair in my mouth.
What the fuck?
And it wasn't even like my dog's hair, it was my own hair. Yeah, most of you guys said sooner, and then I was trying to think of a name, and this did not come to me, and Jared said this, and I said this is just too good. We have to use it, even though Renee Rapp is only in one movie.
I was gonna say, what are we gonna do?
So you might be thinking, what are we gonna be covering this month? So yes, we will be covering the 2024 Mean Girls movie starring Renee Rapp.
What year are we in?
2024.
Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you. I was like, wait.
And then for our second of 2 episodes in April, April, we will be covering, we're going to get a little different, a little, ooh, what's the word I'm looking for?
What are we
A
doing?
little like salacious? Is that
What
the
are we
word?
doing? What are we doing?
What does salacious mean? Salacious crumb?
What are we doing?
Okay, we are going to be covering the pilot episode of The Sex Lives of College Girls,
You're so dumb.
which Renee Rapp stars on. Since she's not in
Okay.
another movie at the moment, we're going to cover the pilot episode of the show that she is on, which will be fun because that's one that I love and I know you haven't seen. So,
All right, I'll do it. I'll do it. I heard it's good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll watch it.
And then, like we said, American Dragon Jake Long over on Patreon for April. But
Hell yeah.
yeah, we'll see you in April Rap.
Jared, you are so sexy fun for like figuring that out. Thank you. Oh my god, I'm gonna live. I
All
love
right.
this music. I love it so much.
And until next time, y'all. Goodbye.
No problem.